Hello everyone and welcome back to their Thomas Wooden Railway review. And today we're going to be taking a look at Rocky here. And this here is the 2007 version of Rocky. Now, there was also a 2013 version made of Rocky here. But this one is the 2007 version here. And that's the only one that we're going to be taking a look at in this video. Now, the two versions are very, very similar. They only have some slight differences between them. But yeah, this here is the 2007 version here of Rocky. And I definitely think that this is a very good depiction here of Rocky. It just does a very good job of representing what he looks like in the TV series, and it is fairly functional as well. Rocky can spin around here. He can't do a full, he can't go around a full 360 degrees or anything. Which I believe in the show, I can't remember exactly, but I feel like he could definitely probably go around more than he can here in this model, for sure here. But, yeah, I do want to kind of demonstrate here, like, what Rocky would do here. So I'll use Thomas sort of to demonstrate this. But, like, let's say Thomas had an accident. Rocky could go over here and, lower his crane there. Now, he only has two sort of points. He has a, lower and a higher there. But, we can use the lower one and then maybe raise it up to the higher. And then you can put, like, the engine, in this case, Thomas, on the flatbed. Now, these plastic pieces here, these are sort of to kind of go as, like, slots in between the wheels here, so that it can sort of like hold the engine in place there. That way the engine doesn't fall off. It still doesn't do a great job of doing that. Because as you can see here, Rocky, does kind of drop the engines there. As soon as you start to like roll it away, the engines, that time it actually worked okay. But a lot of times the engines do fall off pretty quickly. And something though that I've always thought is sort of interesting about this model, and something that wouldn't be very useful, is this Rocky's back car here. Because, he can't go a full 360 degrees. And this car, even if he could, this car is very, very small. Like, I guess you could try to put an engine on there, but it's not really going to stay at all, really. So, I've always thought that this part of Rocky is very interesting because it's not that useful. And it is called his back car there, so you would think, yeah, in the box and everything, it shows this going in the actual, on the back section there of Rocky. Now, this front car here is definitely very useful here. Because this can actually, hold engines very well and everything. Again, they do fall off, fairly easily, but, it at least still does kind of hold engines there. And it's pretty simple design here. This part in the middle is plastic there. But, yeah, again, it's a very simple design here. Nothing super fancy with it there. But, it does kind of what it needs to there. And another interesting thing, too, is, like, the bogie sections here of Rocky are actually painted red, which these are almost always black on pretty much, most Thomas Wooden Railway models that I can think of that have bogies. These sections here are black, but on this model in particular, they are red for some reason, which, yeah, again, I'm not really sure why they are, but I guess it kind of goes with Rocky's color scheme there. And then his face, I think his face, you can't see it super well. It's kind of hidden there by the actual crane, but I think that his face was done pretty well there as well. I think that that's a pretty good Rocky face. It kind of depicts what he looks like in the TV series. It's a fairly neutral expression. It's not super, happy or sad there, but it does a pretty good job of representing him. And an unfortunate part about this model is that a lot of it is plastic, but that was just sort of, how they had to make this model here. There was just so much stuff that had to move around, and stuff, so they kind of just had to make a lot of it plastic, which is definitely unfortunate, but that is just kind of, I guess, how this model had to be made here. Now, there are some good detail here on the actual, like, main section there of Rocky. That's definitely some good detail there and everything, which that's nice there. And with the stripes and everything. And then these sections here, there's like these little plastic parts there as well, which I think that looks pretty nice there too. And then you can sort of raise and lower the crane there too, which is pretty nice. Again, I already said you can only raise it to two sections. So I do wish you could, there were more sections, but at least you can sort of raise and lower it there. And then there's like these sections in the middle there as well. So yeah, overall here, I feel like this is a very good depiction of Rocky. And I think that definitely the biggest difference between this one, or at least one of the biggest difference between this one and the 2007 version is this like sort of like magnet part here. I believe on that one, the magnet's a little bit bigger than it is on this one, but the two definitely aren't that different. So if you're looking to get Rocky, they're definitely fairly similar models here. But yeah, overall here, I think that this is a pretty good depiction of Rocky, and I think it does a pretty good job at representing what he looks like in the TV series. So that will pretty much do it for this video here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.